friends. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that brutal OSC because we have returned with our first round of 16 match. And if you're in the chat, predictions are open. Huh. Predictions are open. So you can place your bets in the chat for who you think advances on into the quarterfinals, because spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Solaris going for a 15-15. We have the red Zerg player representing Starlight Twinkle. It is Wayne. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the green Terran player representing the Platinum Heroes. It is BabyMarine. I'll slouch all I want. No slouching. Posture check. Take care of yourselves, Pappy. Take care of yourselves. Plenty of water. Posture check, all that good stuff. As we're getting into the 15-15. Okay, so quickly speaking about this, this is an opener that Wayne has been very fond of. Wayne has been very fond of this in ZvT. For those that are curious, we delay the gas. Basically, it's a 15 hatchery into a 15 spawning pool with a delayed gas geyser. We defend with queens. We don't make lings. Instead of making lings, you drone. You drone as much as you can. This does lead into a delayed ling speed, but you don't need ling speed too early on in this matchup. So it is a bit of a greedier way to play here. It is a little bit risky as well, especially if you're up against a 2-Rax Reaper. But as we can see, it's going to be a Rax expand from BabyMarine, standard opener from our green Terran, greedy opener from our red Zerg. Here we go. As SCV does get across the map, does confirm the timing of the hatchery. Backs the hell off. Reaper is on the way. You can slouch all you want as long as you're sitting properly upright. How does that work? In my mind, I'm trying to piece that together. Can you slouch while being properly upright? Is that possible? Is that a thing? Right now, I'm thinking of those. There's like these ergonomic like chairs, right, which like force you to sit in a certain direction. Am I crazy? Is that a thing? There's like these ergonomic chairs that don't actually have a back, right? They're like, yeah. Am I crazy? As we have BabyMarine getting into a very economic opener, going for a 3rd CC before Starport. Very economic here from our green Terran player. Yeah. And this should be leading into the Starport. Yep, into an Atom Swap, into a Tech Lab, I imagine, for Banshee production. Which makes a lot of sense. Oh, as the Reaper goes for the... Oh, we go for the tumor! Was this worth it? The tumor goes down, but can the the Reaper cannot escape. It gets shut down. Ay. An interesting trade. A Reaper for a tumor. Not too sure if that was quite worth it, especially considering that we didn't get a scout of the main base. We do have link speed on the way. We are continuing gas mining. This should be for roaches. Wayne is one to go into roaches quite often here. I'm curious if he will do it in game number 1. Even if he were to go roaches, though, BabyMarine going for the Atom Swap, going for Banshees is ideal against roach-based openers. There it is. Banshees should soon be on the way. Hellions are going to be dipping in. They're going to be threatening a dive towards the natural, rotating over towards the 3rd base. Banshee production, yep, there we go, has commenced. I'm curious if we're going to commit to Cloak or just Banshees. We'll see. We'll see how hard we do commit here from the side of BabyMarine. For now, just going to be making and pumping out those SCVs. Okay, he's poking and prodding with these Hellions, looking for a way in. So far, Wayne, he's keeping up when it comes to his queen movement. Ling speed has finished, and the Lings are arriving just in time, just in case the Hellions were to dive. So we are settling into this. Again, Queen's just maneuvering between the bases. Ling gets a scout. Ling, of course, does confirm the 1-1-1. Yep, there we go. Does see the Tech Lab researching as well, so Wayne, he's fully aware of the Cloak Banshees, and he should be getting ready back at home. We should soon be seeing those spores. We don't need them right now, so we can cut some corners. We can delay it a little bit, but hopefully we don't delay for too much longer. Meanwhile, we are not going roaches. We're going for the Bailey Nest. Additional gases are being taken. Blair into the Bailey Nest, into double Evo chamber, I imagine. So Ling Bane on the horizon here for Wayne. You love to see it. I love to see it. There's BabyMarine. He's taking that third. Hellion still looking for a way in as well. The Banshees haven't hit the field yet. Looking at the units tab, sorry, the production tab, here we go. We do have a spore in each mineral line. We are ready for any kind of Banshee shenanigans, at least in the mineral lines. When it comes to holding on to this fourth, we'll see if BabyMarine can force a cancel. As he does rock up. He has arrived. There we go. They do hit that third base. So far, they get a drone. Get a worker. They get eyes on the W chamber. They get eyes on the would-be fourth. And we should be able to chip away at it without too much issue. At the same time, the Hellions take it for the dive. But the Lings are in position. The Lings are in position. We do go for the surround as well. Is it going to be enough? The Queens, they wall off. The reinforcements arrive just in time. And BabyMarine, he's going to lose every single one of these Hellions without touching the economy. BabyMarine, he was baited in. He was like, yo, the Queens are out of position. No. They were lying in wait in the main base. Infestation bit is on the way. We are rushing into a hive, rushing into Adrenal. Ooh, this actually could be Ling Bane. Not Ling Bane Muta, not Ling Bane Hydra. This is looking like Ling Bane Ultra. This is something that Dark is very fond of, and Wayne, he is one that is a bit of a... does adopt the Dark playstyle more often than not. So this is looking like an Ultra Rush. We'll see though, we'll see. Now, the downside of the Ultra Rush is what I just mentioned. Your lack of anti-air. It means that drop play can pull you apart. Drop play, Liberator Harass, we're heavily reliant on Queens to defend, not even Ravagers to bile. But so heavily reliant here on Queens. Queens are getting a little bit low. Blood Transfuse. They're able to rock up just in time. Force back those Banshees. There it is. Hive is on the way. Additional gases are being taken. Prioritizing this rich Vespene gas geyser. Building up on pure Ling Bane for now. The longer this goes on, the more it looks like Ultras. Meanwhile, BabyMarine, he's in the dark. He does get eyes on the morphing in Hive. That is true. He's pushing out with his Bio Tank. This is a timing with 1-1, but there is quite a lot of creep here. He has to be careful. Wayne getting ready to collapse on this position. Tanks are pre-sieged. Oh, and BabyMarine going for the Queens actually gets one. Does get a Queen in the end, forcing a lot of this creep to recede. The Queens are getting caught out. No! Bit of miscontrol, bit of a misrally there, and 2 Queens go down. Big pickoffs. And here we go. Wayne now collapsing on this position. Oh, the Baileys, they will crash in. We clean up the tanks, and we get here just in time to clean up these reinforcements as well. BabyMarine just a little bit too late with the rally. He is going to be forced back. There's that Ultra Cavern on the way, as we mentioned. It is just Ling Bane into Ultras. Bailey's to go for the middle line. There's nowhere to go. The SCVs are stuck. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to run. And the Baileys, they crash in. They take down the mineral line. 22 SCVs go down. The Marines will force this back, but the economy is in shambles. And by the time we can counterattack, by the time we can muster up, you know, Widow Mines or tanks, we have Ultras. Again, a solid cleanup there from Wayne, coming in from an awkward angle. BabyMarine just not quite in position. He did well catching the Queens, but again, those Marine reinforcements, they were just a couple seconds too late. I'll go to the mines. Ooh, oh my god, that was a good shot. That was 27! 27 Lings just went down in the blink of an eye. Oh my god. Juicy connection, keeping the supplies similar here. BabyMarine, oh, going into a Thor. It looks like he misread this. It looks like he assumed it was going to be Ling Bane Muta. Wouldn't mind to Burrow. Ooh, a big connection on the Banelings. And before Wayne can get into Ultras, this counterattack is getting out of control. No more Banelings left. That Widowmine shot may have just won BabyMarine the game. He's snowballing out of control, pushing on forward. We cannot defend this base. Yeah, we have to evacuate. Hatchery goes down. Ultras are on the way, but they don't have kindness plating. And Wayne, he's up against the wall. He's up against the ropes. Gonna try to engage, but we have Widow Mines behind this and the Thor as well. Yeah, the Banelings, they're not gonna connect. The Ultras have arrived. We do have an Infestor. We do have a Fungal. BabyMarine, he can still pull this off. He may have lost so many workers earlier, but he doesn't need them. He kind of does. He's rebuilding his worker counts. Wayne does evacuate here towards a backup 4th. He's got a 5th on the way. But really, it's just 4 base versus 3. Wayne may have the worker advantage, but he is oversaturated. He's not mining efficiently whatsoever. And this northern base, it's not going to finish. It's going to go down. Here we go. Triple drop into the main base. We do have an ultra coming in. Kindness plating is done, but one ultra on its own is going to struggle. Meanwhile, big fungal up. Oh my god, the swipes from the ultra. Trading well against the Marines. But one fungal wasn't enough to clean this up. BabyMarine, he's still in this. This is still very close here. Again, Wayne, he needs a hatchery. Either the center base, the north, the south. He needs something. And there we go. He's retaking that center base. Double expanding. But we're going to be forcing a cancel here towards the north. Up. Oh, we do force that cancel. Widowmines, they have burrowed. A couple of mine shots going to be going off. Big fungal. Oh my god. Massive fungal in the army. So many Marines went down, but here come the libs. And drones are going to be falling with deny mining here at the 4th base. Wayne, he is double expanding, but he still needs a base up and running. The libs, they reposition. Wayne going to try to transfuse, takes down one of those liberators. At the same time, pushing towards the north. Mine shot goes up. Pushing towards the south as well. So far, Wayne, he's holding, he's counterattacking. Mine shot's going to be going off. Decent Bailey connections, and it looks like we do get on top of the army, forcing some friendly fire as well. And we are breaking this position. At the same time, that drop, he got cleaned up. The SCVs! No, not again! The SCVs, they do get caught out by the Ultra. Ultra does go down, but Wayne, he gets all of his bases back up and running. Takes control of the 3rd base once again, forces friendly fire, kills a medevac with the Widowmine shots. Another Ultra, mispathing. Oh, expensive loss there for Wayne. Ultra goes down. And BabyMarine, he does have another base up running, is spotted by Wayne. These Widowmines have been doing so much here for BabyMarine. So much for him. Wayne out of position. These Widowmines are going to reset. Just like this one. Oh my god. 18 lings. 18 ling kills. Massive mine connections here at the center base as well. The Widowmines are keeping BabyMarine in this game. They could even win him this game as well. Earlier on, remember the 27 lings falling to one mine shot? Like, these Widowmines, they've been brutal here to Wayne. Liberators rock up. Wayne, he's been winning fights, but his economy is in shambles, losing drones left and right. Queens are coming in into Liberator range, though. Same time, here come the reinforcements. How good are the Fungals? Pretty good. They do connect. Fungal takes down the Liberator as well. But the Ultras, they need support. That's a lot of Marauders. There's a lot of Marauders. We'd have to pull back. Meanwhile, these mines are going to reset. No. 24 drones went down. Wayne re-droning as hard as he can. This is getting very scrappy. There's still these 2 Liberators alive. Yeah, they go for the northern base. Corruptors. The Spire is done. Corruptors have arrived. We get on top of the libs. We force them back. But BabyMarine, his economy is strong now. He has this southern base, which has been left untouched. He's taking a 5th as well. Wayne does kind of have eyes on this. He sees. And with this better economy, BabyMarine, he can snowball out of control. His 5th base, so is going to be denied. It's going to be delayed a little bit longer. Liberator production well underway. We have Ghost as well. BabyMarine, he has survived long enough to his ideal composition. Bio, Mine, Lib, Ghost. He's got what he needs to deal with Ultras. But does he have the numbers? His army is being pulled out of position. Oh, does scan. Does see the Ultras. Marauders are coming back. Wayne rotating around. Does take a Widowmine shot to the face. That is a kill on an Infestor. Brutal loss. Infestor goes down. That many less Fungals to work with. I do want to favor BabyMarine's army right now, but we'll see what the engage looks like. One good Fungal is all it takes. The mines! Big connection! Once again, big connections here for the Terran. Big EMP as well. And we do EMP twice. Infestor out of energy, but we get into the mineral line. SCVs are going down. BabyMarine out of position. And can we get a kill in the CC? We try to collapse in the army. Big snipes here on the Ultras. CC burns down. And we're overextending. We can't push up. Not into the mines. Oh, we force a bit of friendly fire, but these ultras are looking very exposed. One goes down. This was an overextension from Wayne. He did kill the 5th, to be fair. Did kill a base. And Wayne does have 80 workers. He does have a solid economy here. Wayne does have a solid economy. He can remax. Another big mine shot. Oh, but we're getting on top of the army. We're running out of medevacs. Running out of sustain. GG gets called. Wayne, he barely breaks through and he takes game number 1. GG. Oh my god. Ay, ay, ay. GG, well played. Wayne will take it, and he did have a lead early on, but that was not an easy game. BabyMarine, he refused to die. The drop play, the Widow Mines, the Liberator harass, the back and forth, and a bit of overconfidence out of Wayne as well when it came to some of those dives, and BabyMarine, that was close. That was a close one. Did go the way of Wayne, but that could have very easily gone the way of BabyMarine as well. GG. GG, that is going to be game 1 in the books. Meanwhile, we have an update. It looks like Hydra did take down Deka earlier. And Hydra is going up against Coffee. Best of luck. Do we have any other updates? We do. Disc did take down Aristery 2-0. So Disc has advanced on. And I bring this up only because Disc is waiting for the winner of this series. He's waiting for the winner of this very series. Oh boy. Who's it going to be? A Zerg or a Terran? As we are running out of Terrans as well. There's Coffee and BabyMarine. They're the only 2 Terrans left. And Wayne is the only Zerg player left. Yeah, it is ESL Open Cup EU. It is ESL Open Cup PvP, typically. It's there's a lot of green on the... I'm looking at Wikipedia. There's a lot of green on that bracket. A lot of green. Oh boy, we're just getting ready here for our next game. Getting ready for game number 2. Oh boy, and can we get an ace match? Can we get a game 3? Or will it all end here? Best of luck to BabyMarine. Personally, I want a game 3. Oh wait, so I'm greedy like that. I'm greedy. I just want more games. I would love to see an ace match between these 2, but we'll see if we can pull it off. Again, initially, Wayne had a little momentum on his side. He was able to cripple the economy, get away with Lingbane Ultra, but then due to some really good mine connections, killing Lings, killing Baylings, Wayne almost died to the counterattack. He straight up almost died then and there to the counterattack, to the counteroffensive of our Terran. That was a very close defense, and here we go. We're getting into game number 2, and spawning in the top right-hand corner of Hecate, we have the green Terran player representing the Platinum Heroes. Looking to fight back, looking to tie up this series 1-1. It is BabyMarine. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the red Zerg player representing Starlight Twinkle. It is Wayne. Go. ZvT does continue. This time, Wayne going for a hatch first. Remember last game, he went for a 15-15. This time, straight up hatch first, which means we will have earlier lings and earlier ling speed compared to previously. So a little bit of a more standard and, as a result, safer build compared to the previous one. Meanwhile, across the map, BabyMarine looking to go for a Rax expand as well. No CC first or any shenanigans like that. No proxy. Standard play. It is going to be standard play. Wiktionary says that Deka is actually short for decaffeinated tea. So is it Deka? For decaffeinated? I don't know. I mean, I used to know. The reason why I used to know is Deka, he's on Team GDA, and his team owner is Legend K, I believe a French caster. And he let us know the pronunciation when we were casting Deka for the first time. But I have since forgotten. I have since forgotten. Regardless, we're getting into this Zerg versus Terran. CC's on the way. It's going to be Reaper first. So again, pretty standard stuff here from BabyMarine. Likewise, Hatch Gas Pool from Wayne. We're just waiting to see how he deviates. Last game to wind it back, BabyMarine did go for a 3cc before Starport into Cloak Banshee. Banshees were doing okay for themselves. Nothing amazing, but you know, they were keeping Wayne busy overall. BabyMarine did get a little bit overconfident when it came to his Hellion dive, if you remember. In the beginning of game 1, he dove in with the Hellions, got surrounded, got shut down, didn't kill any workers with them, so hopefully he's a little bit more attentive to those Hellions in this game. As Reaper is going to be dancing with the mineral line, is going to be forced back. Behind this, 3rd CC before Starport. Once again, economic opener. Oh, we do take down the Tumor 2 games in a row, and this time we keep the Reaper alive. Very nicely done here by BabyMarine. Keeps the Reaper alive. Does shut down that Tumor. Is going to be making the defense early on a little bit more awkward here for Wayne. It also means that he doesn't inject. He has to spend his energy here on another Tumor. So very nicely done. Behind this, we're getting into, it is going to be 3cc before Starport. It's going to be that Starport confirmed. I was keeping an eye out for a second Rax or for a second factory, but it's going to be a Starport. Now, what's interesting is that there's no add-on swap. Ooh, this tech lab is delayed, so I think we could go Viking first. We'll see. Do we go Viking first here from BabyMarine for the time being? Yep, there it is. It is going to be the Viking. So with this, I believe we can go into faster stim, or we can go into BCs. We have options. We do have options. As BabyMarine is going to be threatening a dive across the map. Bit of a miss rally. Lings, they get in. 2 SCVs go down. Big pickoffs. Lair is on the way. A very fast Lair, actually. This was sub 4 minutes, by the way. Like a 3:55-ish Lair timing. Very curious. We have a second gas geyser on the way. This could just be for safety. I'll give Wayne the benefit of the doubt. It could just be for a very safety, like, Bailey Nest. Otherwise, just because of how early it is, could be Link Queen Nidus all in, could be 2 base Muta, or like fast Muta production if we take down some more gases. Really curious, because you wouldn't get a lair this early on without good reason. Meanwhile, the Viking has arrived. We're shutting down the Overlord. Overlord is going to be falling. Behind this, it is a fast stim into Liberator, so no Banshees. Oh, Wayne on the cusp of getting supply locked as well. He's just trying to keep up. The Hellions, they do get on top of the Queens. One more volley. Oh, clutch transfuse. We barely keep one of the Queens alive, and the other is gonna go down. And there it is. It is a Link Queen Nidus all in. See, you don't get a 4-minute lair without a good reason, and the reason is all in. Now, I wasn't sure if we were gonna commit because we lost our Overlords, but we have an Overseer across the map. Overseer is across the map, and we're going for the Nidus into the main base. And so far, BabyMarine, he doesn't know. Doesn't see the Overseer yet. Oh, he doesn't see the Nidus. No, no shot. Hellions, they do threaten the 3rd base. They're going to be able to dive in. Lings, they try to engage a good positioning here from the Terran. But he gets surrounded. He's going to be completely shut down. The Nidus does complete, and the Queens, they get across the map, and we are camping the production. And what is there to defend? No Banshees, no Hellions, no Marines, only SCVs. And the Lings, they're racing across the map. We do have a Viking out here killing workers, sorry, killing Overlords. Stim isn't done. 5 seconds. Stim will finish. Stim is going to be huge here. So many SCVs are going down. Stim is it's activated. The Queen's trying to keep up. They can transfuse. And they keep each other alive. But the Lings, they get annihilated. The Lings go down, but we trade Lings for SCVs. That's 37 dead SCVs. And more Queens are coming. More Queens pop out. We have another transfuse, and we take control of the production. Liberators come out, but we have plenty of anti-air. And Wayne, it looks like he has broken the main base here of BabyMarine. He's getting on top of those Liberators as well. Gets one. He gets both. even focusing down that orbital. Oh my god, and he's gonna get a kill. GG gets called, and Wayne will take the series 2-0. GG. GG, well played. I shouldn't have given Wayne the benefit of the doubt. I was like, you know, maybe he just wants a fast Bailey nest. No. Was for the Night of Soul in. GG, well played. And with that, Wayne will advance on to the quarterfinals. I believe one of the first players to advance on. I say one of the first because he does have an opponent ready and waiting. My condolences to BabyMarine. GG, Papi, GG. He played well for himself, did play well. Game 1 was very close, very back and forth. Here in game number 2, unfortunately, BabyMarine, he wasn't able to get eyes on the timing of the lair. The lair timing would have been a big tell. The second gas geyser would have been a big tell as well. Unfortunately, BabyMarine was in the dark as to what was happening. Didn't have vision in the main base, so he couldn't react to it. He couldn't reactively try to like pull the boys and shut down the Nidus. Things escalated very quickly out of control. And with that, that's going to be the end of BabyMarine's run in this tournament. GG. GG. Well played. With that, Wayne advances on to face off against his next opponent. We mentioned it before. !B in the chat. If you guys want to have a look at the bracket yourselves, so whether it's the main bracket or the Liquipedia page,